one moment before we get started, everyone. I need to go purchase myself another four-letter dictionary here for this episode, and then we can get started here. So anyway, we're playing Farming Simulator 19 on Flint Hills here again today, everyone, and you can probably guess the reason why we're going to need a couple of four-letter dictionaries here. Yep, Courseplay is at it again. Oh my goodness, everyone, Courseplay is... Yeah, I'm just going to go back over here, everyone, and continue to learn how to use autodrive. Let's put it at that. Which Randy's been working on here, but let's just say me and Courseplay were not getting along here last night after yesterday's episode, and Randy started looking elsewhere. So, been working with autodrive here. I'm not sure I quite got the concept of it here yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it here. Again, I've been playing with autodrive on the multiplayer server. However, on Medicine Creek, everyone, we've actually had a course route. I think they're called routes, I guess, aren't they? With autodrive, a route system that was provided for us with that map. So I did not have to record any routes on there. But all we had to do was just, okay, if you want to go here or there, pick the destination, and off autodrive would go. Pretty slick setup there. I'm not aware there's any like route for this map, everyone. Routes available. Kind of, oh, okay, just misses that. Okay, that was a little close there. So yes, I need to record some routes for this map, and that's something I have not done yet here for autodrive. So I'm still kind of learning that. I think, where did I got him going? Main farm silo. Okay, that's actually the entrance. I think that's what I called it. So he actually stops probably right here. Yeah, that's where he stops. Okay, now if I tell him to go there, he should go actually to the silo dump. I kind of, like I said, I'm still learning this. Still need to work through how this all works here yet. Setting waypoints. Well, actually, waypoint, what do they call it? Calls them, I think they're called locations, right? Like I said, I'm still learning autodrive here yet, so yeah, okay, you reached the destination there. Anyway, we're not going to mess with that here too much this episode. Like I said, I'm going to continue probably working with that here off screen. Once I kind of get the gist of hopefully how to create some routes here, everyone. And, I don't know, we might just delete Courseplay out of the mod folder, because, I'm telling you, folks, the amount of dirt that was going on here with Courseplay yesterday, wow, just wow. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Huh. Driving through the field, interesting. You know what, I probably did turn the option to, avoid fruit. I do have that deactivated, don't I? Okay. Wonder if it'd be better if that was activated. Not sure. Why did I actually deactivate that? Probably because I figured it'd be a little better. Maybe it's not. We'll have to see if this truck will work too or not, everyone. I've had to record this course here. I think this is my third iteration of this course I've recorded for this. Or no, fourth. Third or fourth course. First time, everyone, the truck went to dump. Well, it wasn't dumping at the silo system. It just drive right over the silo system. It dumped like just a couple percentage points and then drive on. It's like, what? So, recorded a brand new course. I think it's actually dumping at the silo now. However, now it's not stopping in the same spot that it was right here. It's now, I think it's too far forward. We're going to find out here when the grain cart comes empty again, everyone. But, so yeah, recorded another one, and then, I don't know. Is Courseplay kind of sort of at the start point, I guess. But yeah, I've been struggling here. I'm going to get that truck right. Hopefully, like I said, as long as it's going to unload this time, everyone, what I'm probably going to have to end up doing is recording a brand new unload course for the tractor there in the grain cart. I don't want to have to record another truck course here. So as long as he's unloading, I'm going to call this part of the course good. And then probably record a brand new grain cart course here. If that grain cart is not lining up properly, which I suspect it probably won't. We'll find out. Anyway, you can probably see when I got the combine lined up at the next field here, the 8820 combine, that is. Yeah, we're going to start harvesting some corn here. So off screen also picked up a header here for the combine. We did not have any header up to this point, so got the John Deere 612C. Might be a little big for this combine, but yeah, I'd rather did not want to have to go with a smaller head here, so that's why that is. You know what? Let's get some GPS going here as well, shall we? Yes, let's see. No, it's already a Z Control S show lines. I believe this is 0. Yep. Looks like that's the right width. Let's auto width that anyway. Not quite close. Oh, now that's interesting. We actually got the right auto width on that. Seems like I remember we had problems with these headers auto widthing properly on the multiplayer server, but maybe that's that might be a different header. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, and the yield on here is crap. What in the world is up with that? Nope, wrong screen. Wrong screen. Why is the yield so bad? We are, well, let's look here. pH looks like it should be perfect. Let's just get out here, everyone. Take a look here. Nitrogen. It's actually not saying, well, that's interesting. Why is it not saying anything for the nitrogen? I thought, am I missing something? Doesn't it normally tell you, like, if the nitrogen's good or bad? I know with soybeans it won't. Because, again, soybeans just, well, soybeans don't need nitrogen, but corn does. Let's now run across the road here real quick a minute, everyone. We got soybeans, which are ready to harvest too, by the way. So we are, like, full-on ready to harvest. Oh, yeah, look at like the grass here. Grass is saying, oh, wait, where'd it go? There it is. I seen a bad there a moment ago. I don't, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't say anything here. It just says, oh, there. Well, nitrogen's bad. Oh, yeah, the nitrogen's probably bad because it has nitrogen. Not saying bad there. It needs 160. That doesn't quite make sense. Is there maybe a bare spot here or something? I don't know. That is kind of weird. Yeah, that's rather interesting. I mean, that's saying the nitrogen is bad here. Odd. Seems a little messed up there if you ask me, because, I mean, soybeans kind of sort of need a little bit of nitrogen. Oh, well. Anyway, let's, we'll continue harvesting here, see what happens. Definitely not liking what I'm seeing there so far. That looks very, very red. Very, very red. Might have to see what's maybe just like take a straight shot across this field here at some point and see what the yield across the field. I mean, if this is just the outside boundary, that kind of makes sense. However, I don't think it works that way here with precision farming. Now, what's interesting with Medicine Creek, for those who played on that map, precision farming there, or there's a custom precision farming map, soil map? Yeah, soil map for that map, and that kind of tries to mimic that. Now we're a little bit better yield there. A little bit better yield. I'm assuming that's changing with the soil type most likely. So apparently silty clay is not good for corn either. Okay. It's rather interesting. Still slightly confused, though, as to why the yield is that bad. That seems a little bit bad, you know? Yep, that is 50%. And again, I'm not sure if it's possible to go less than 50% or not, but now, at least as far as field 10 goes, that one looks like we're getting a pretty good yield there. In fact, we're getting claims 125% yield there, at least in some of the green spots, and looks like 90 in most of the rest of it. So that's actually pretty good. Again, definitely varying there by the soil type. Looks like the silty clay is definitely not doing the greatest there either, versus the sandy, or no, that's actually just plain loam. Loam is doing the best there. Okay. Oh, we're back to, I don't know, what's that, probably like 60-some% or something. Not so good. Well, I guess we probably won't be getting a whole lot of corn off this field then, from the looks of it. And wow, we're harvesting pretty quickly here. 7 miles per hour here. John Deere 8820, 12-row corn header. that is some pretty mighty impressive work there for this combine. I will have to say in the comments here, I do find it rather amusing what some people claim the John Deere 8820 Combine can run here. I have definitely had quite a few people in the comments tell me that an 8820 will have no problems running a 12-row header. I find that actually to be a little hard to believe myself, but okay. And then, of course, I went on the other extreme. I got plenty of people that have also said the exact opposite. There's people in the comments as well that have said there's no way this combine will run a 12-row header. I'm sure everyone, the 8820 is more than capable of probably running a 12-row header. The question here in this case, I would probably at what kind of speed can it run a 12-row header at? Again, this combine's going to only be able to accept so much material, and a 12-row header, that's a lot of material, corn, hopefully coming into the combine. Oh, and we're back to absolutely crappy yields again, aren't we? Hey. Well, that is definitely less than ideal. And yeah, you can definitely tell when the yields are very, very poor here because, we made it almost, halfway around the outside edge of this field here with corn. And corn, I guess we're maybe not quite halfway. Third of the way. Something like that, probably third of the way. And corn is definitely one of the more higher yielding crops, and it should, I would say, fill up relatively quickly. That definitely did not seem like it filled up very quickly at all. Okay, let's see. Where's there it is. Tractor here with the gravity wagons. Let's get those over there here a minute. Thinking I should probably go check on Courseplay on the other field there as well. I'm imagining there's got to be some sort of massive major dirt going on over there. I had to untangle both the gravity cart and the combine, was it 2 or 3 times, something like that. That was just, one of the many of incidences that was happening over there on that field of Courseplay. The combine and the grain cart definitely were not getting along, shall we say. And neither was the truck. And neither was the grain cart. They were all, just, oh my goodness, everyone. Let's just say Courseplay was a steaming wrecked pile of stupidity. And no, I'm not necessarily trying to complain about Courseplay. I'm just simply stating a fact there because, yeah, we definitely need to do something. And I think that's something everyone is going to definitely involve, hopefully learning how to use autodrive, hopefully to replace Courseplay, because I've had just about enough of it. Unfortunately, I don't believe autodrive does any sort of field work yet at this point, everyone, so we are probably stuck using Courseplay, unfortunately, for field work. Yes, we'll have to demote Courseplay to field work. And even that, it's proved to be not so good at anymore in some cases. Yeah, we're just going to take this over and unload the combine here. Rather than driving the combine all the way back over here, we'll just take the tractor to it. Now, fortunately, when we're not playing on a map like Medicine Creek with really bad prices, so yes, while our yields might be bad, I'm not going to probably worry about them too much. Again, if this was Medicine Creek, everyone, I'd definitely be examining those yields a little more closely and be a lot more concerned. With Medicine Creek there and the prices, you pretty much needed every last single bit of crop you could get off a field in order to make any sort of money on that map. Here, like I said, not too worried about it. Pretty sure we can still make some halfway decent money. Yeah, halfway decent, given the fact that we're maybe 50% yield on this field for some weird reason. Which, again, I mean, still seems a little odd to me, but... Which, actually, you know what? I guess, speaking of which, Evan, you folks that have played with precision farming can maybe let me know. Let's go back to the yield screen here a minute. Are these yields are what you would expect to see on a field that, in theory, should be perfect condition here, everyone? Because, again, nitrogen, it should be perfect. The pH should be perfect. Actually, let's just say it, everyone. The pH is perfect. The nitrogen is perfect. And we're still only getting 50% yield on, is it silty clay. So silty clay is giving us 50% yield. Or worse, I don't know. Does it go lower than 50%? I don't know. And then looks like 90% on loam. And then what is on? That is sandy loam is getting 65% yield from the looks of it. So, yeah. 50% and 65% are, looks like going to be the majority of what we see on this field. Well, actually, there's a pretty good section down here. That might be a little better. And then we do have a little bit of loamy sand down here. Not much, though. And again, like I said, it shows perfect. I don't know why it's not saying anything about the nitrogen. I would have thought here with the corn, it should be saying the nitrogen is good, bad, perfect, something. And we'll have to see once two of them. Maybe we get the next row in. It might be a little better, too. Again, sometimes the first row around the field will be the worst. Although, again, I mean, if you look at field 5 there, it's not really the case. Field 5 is identical. Inside to outside edge doesn't really make that much difference. Anyway, reminder of it, if you'd like to join us in on the multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do so. Information, again, down below in the description there. Anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Just join us in on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. Again, the RDAllen TeamSpeak server information is down below in the description there. And again, speaking of Medicine Creek, we are still playing on Medicine Creek here on the multiplayer servers. I don't know, possibly this weekend or next week we'll be probably switching over maps. I don't know if we've fully decided which yet. And, of course, along with that, I wonder if you'd like to check out the Medicine Creek series there on the multiplayer server. Follow myself over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below in case you need it. Or, of course, you can just always go over to Twitch and search for RDAllen. Back to our yield screen here. I want to say, it is kind of cool with precision farming to be able to see the yields and get different yields across the field. That is cool. Just wish I kind of understood, like, 50% yield here. That obviously is less than ideal, if you ask me. 75% maybe. Okay. But 50? Kind of painful. Kind of a funny dirty spot on the side of this comment here. Not sure what's up. Maybe is that just some sort of way the shadow is, maybe, or something. I don't know. Weird. Now this side looks that way all the time. Oh wait, no, now in that light it doesn't. Okay. Let's see. We're almost full here again as well. What is the yield like? Okay, so it looks like if we're on, that was sandy something, wasn't it? Sandy. Loamy sand. Loamy sand. Okay, looks like loamy sand is giving us about a 50% yield there, too, in that corner. Boy. Apparently loamy sand is not a good, good choice either. Oh, and we are full. Speaking of being full here, let me go check on combine over here. How we looking? Looks like we're just kind of randomly cutting through the field here, huh? Okay, I mean, whatever. As long as it gets the job done. And if you could get it done somewhat reliably, it would be much more appreciated. Ooh, grain cart's going. Wow. No. Grain truck. Grain truck is going. We'll watch him and make sure he empties here. Apparently, speaking of emptying, it must be the grain cart actually lined up here with him. That is good. That'll be like a first. I may or might have kind of sort of rage quit last night after one of those incidences. And yes, was I working on auto drive in front of Courseplay? Of course. Courseplay is on the field there, and I'm sitting there in, what tractor did I have? 60? Yeah, the John Deere 6030 there. And I'm kind of test recording routes there in front of Courseplay. That's right, Courseplay. I'm recording routes to replace you in front. That is a very strange looking cylinder. You know what? I think someone has done here. Uh-oh, it's closing down on us. Oh, it flipped over. Okay, I seen that. I think what someone's done there one is I think they've actually, rather than using chrome, they've actually used a mirror. I think that's what they did. Interesting concept. Because I'm pretty sure what we were seeing there, Evan, was this grate, it looked like. So someone actually made a mirror out of that. Huh, interesting way of doing it. Now, the next miracle here on that field, that one is going to be whether or not the grain cart actually drives off once it is empty. That seemed to be the next problem I was experiencing there. Wow, we made it quite a ways around this field yet, didn't we? Okay, there we go. We'll let that unload here a minute. C70 has reached the unload point. Okay, let's go check on that. We're kind of just sitting here, aren't we? Oh, no, he's actually unloading. Okay, okay. This grain cart actually probably holds enough to fill this truck up twice, doesn't it? Oh, and he is just making it there, too, isn't he? Wow, okay. But yeah, again, I mean, if you look at it here, Courseplay has way overshot its start point. Like, I would start the course, everyone, underneath the grain cart there. And then, what you can look, it starts, I think the start point puts it right up the front of the cab there or something like that. Front of the glass there, probably about or so. That's where the start point would be. And then, of course, when the Courseplay pulls up there, it pulls up way further than what it should. And then, yeah, like I was saying, too, I was really struggling to get Courseplay to unload in the silo. I don't know why, everyone. No idea. Courseplay just was refusing to unload in the silo. I have not added a waiting point. That was going to be my next thing to do. And it's like, well, fine, I'll add a waiting point. But then, I don't know, I recorded this one and it seems to be working. Plus, the start point's a little messed up. Okay, he's unloading again. Let's back to our combine over here. Probably, actually, you know what? There's probably a little more in there yet in there. Yep, I can see it from here. Holds about, was it 220 some bushels in the combine, and of course these gravity wagons hold 400 bushel apiece. Let's see if we can find that a little better here. Okay, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Jeremy was saying soil type does affect harvest yield. Maybe a mod will come out where you can strip the clay off the area like farmers do here in Wisconsin. Which, okay, again, it does not surprise me that soil type affects the yield, but really, that much? I mean, 50%? Seems a little painful. Terry was saying maybe it's time to start playing Mega Millions and get some John Deere X9s. Ooh, I like your thinking there, Terry. I like your thinking. Zach was saying I did field 24 in grass bales. I'm wrapping the bales. Got 454 big square bales. Imagine field 9. Yeah, no thank you. Speaking of which, I know someone asked if I would bale the... I think they said oat straw. I don't have any oat straw around here, do I? Oh, well, yeah, I will on field 10 once it's done, right. No, I don't think we're going to be doing that one. The minuscule amount of money we'll get from that probably is not worth it. Plus, I would have to get a baler. Plus, we would have to manually pick up all those... Well, not manually, but we still have to pick up all those bales, even with auto load. Doesn't sound fun. Brinkano. I'll say, what is the capacity of this Chevy C70? 25,000 liters, I do believe. Not sure what that is in bushels right off the top of my head. Ethan, creating a Courseplay course is simple. 2 minutes later. What is Courseplay doing? Yeah, it's pretty much the gist of it there, Ethan. I have no idea what Courseplay is doing sometimes. Pretty sure Courseplay don't either. Drunken Stupor would probably be the best way to explain it. Nope. This edge of the field is a little different than the other one, isn't it? Okay. Come on, GPS. There we go. Johnson was saying, big money, big money. Oh, I'm hoping there, Johnson. I'm hoping. Brian was saying, kind of disappointed in you, Randy. You still had tractors with duals on them yet. You did not try to get them stuck. If it was me, I would have had them all stuck out in the field. Great video. Keep up the good work. Well, hey, thank you very much for that there, Brian. And I didn't think there was a need to get the rest of the tractors stuck, seeing how most of the rest of the tractors were John Deere. And, you know, those, of course, would not have gotten stuck, right? So, Josh was saying instead of buying a bigger planter, you could always buy 2 or 3 of the smaller ones you have. Hundreds of thousands of dollars cheaper, and you have plenty of tractors sitting around to pull them. That is true. I do have plenty of tractors sitting around to pull them. And he is right, it would be hundreds of thousands. Many hundreds of thousands of dollars cheaper. Yes. But I replied to Josh back, the only thing with that is then I'd have to use Courseplay, everyone. We'd have to use Courseplay then. And can you folks imagine Courseplay trying to run 3 planters on one field? Courseplay can't even run 1 combine, 1 grain cart on one field. Well, and 1 truck. The truck technically isn't on the field, but Courseplay can't even handle that. How is Courseplay going to handle 3 planters on one field? I'm going to have to buy an awful lot of 4-letter dictionaries in that case. Alex was saying, is Courseplay hard to download and is it hard to play with Courseplay? I'd like to try it for once, just wanted... no, Courseplay is not hard to download, especially not anymore. They have now made it so you can just download it, drop it in your mod folder. In the past, yes, you did have to do a little bit more work, like unzipping it and rezipping it. It was a bit of a pain, but you no longer have to do that, so it is much easier to install. Oh, really don't need to install it, just put it in your mod folder, right? As far as using it, I would also say Courseplay is very simple to use. Just good luck getting it to do what you want it to do. Good luck with that. I would suggest, you know, make sure, you know, if you haven't pulled your hair out already, maybe, you know, pull the rest of it out before starting with Courseplay. Get yourself, maybe the full 26 volume set of 4-letter dictionaries before you start with Courseplay. I assure you, you will be exploring every single one multiple times. Now we got pH value over here. And needs plowing. Why does it say needs plowing? You need no plowing over here. No. Well, oh, yeah, we're in the section of the field that's harvested. Gotcha. So I don't quite know why the nitrogen. I thought the nitrogen should say something, shouldn't it, everyone? Am I missing something there? At least the yield isn't looking too bad right in this spot. Actually, even looking a little greenish right there. Wow, look at that, 90% yield. Well, at least the oat field's coming in good. Apparently the oats like... Is it loam? Yeah, looks like the oats really like loam, don't they? Well, and for that matter, I guess the corn does too, doesn't it? Okay, we need more fields of loam on them, apparently. That is the ticket, the looks of it. Okay, everyone, just looked at the time here. Looks like it is, unfortunately, time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Hope folks like harvesting here, because we're probably going to be doing quite a bit of that here the next couple of days, all dependent on how well Courseplay works. I would imagine if Courseplay worked fairly decent, I probably would have had Field 10 done by now, with the amount of time it took. But again, Courseplay just being what Courseplay is, no. Just no. So again, that's why I want to give autodrive a try. Now, mind you, with autodrive, don't know if you could run a grain cart with autodrive. I'm not sure on that. If anyone can confirm or deny that, like, no. I know you can run just like the truck. And as I mentioned there on the multiplayer server, we pretty much had a 100% success rate with that. Courseplay, go dream. Never hit those numbers. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And till next time.